190 hours later, I am finally ready to do this, finally ready to get this over with and move on to the next step in my maxing journey. Here we go. Thank God that is over. And thank all of you fine people here for coming to witness this momentous occasion. I never would have thought in a million years that I would get 99 agility, but here we are. So now it's time to go get that cape. Luckily I got this fancy construction cape here and go right to Brimhaven. And I am sorry for the poor audio quality here. My condenser microphone crapped the bed on me just a couple days ago, and I'll be getting a new one in tomorrow. It's actually going to be delivered tomorrow, and tomorrow right now is August 27th. Oh, the cape. There it is. Oh, I'm so happy right now. So happy. Finally got that cape. Ugh. It's such a hard cape to get, and it's such a good looking cape. It's such a good looking cape. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually get into the content with my new condenser microphone that will be here tomorrow.
And just like magic, it is tomorrow, and I have my new condenser microphone, thank God. Once again, I want to apologize for that crappy audio quality, but I did not want to wait another second to get 99 agility, so I figured it would be okay for just a little bit of this video. So what did I do while I was getting 99 agility? Well, by the title of this video, I'm going to go ahead and guess that you guessed Black Dragons in the Catacombs of Kourend, and you would be correct. Now, the entire time that I was doing 99 agility, I was killing brutal black dragons on my alternate account, what used to be an initiate pure, but because I was done with that series and I wanted a Zerker pure, I used to have a Zerker pure and I really liked it, so I went ahead and turned it into a Zerker pure, and that also allowed me to wear the God D-Hide armor after I did Dragon Slayer 1. So it gave me a little bit more ranging bonus, and it made it a little bit easier. But yeah, so I ended up killing a whole ton of brutal black dragons, and I got a screenshot from every 1,000 kills, as well as the final kill count for 188 hours of agility training. Now 188 hours is a little bit behind the actual time that it should take if you're tick perfect getting the agility XP every time you log on. You can actually get about 65,000 agility XP an hour at the Arty course, but I did it mostly AFK and killing the brutal black dragon, so I averaged somewhere around 52,000 agility XP per hour for the duration. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into checking out these loot screenshots, and we're going to see the progression. I also kept track of all of the supplies that I used, so we can check that out as well, and we'll see what kind of cost that comes out to be and what kind of profit that I got. So let's get going. Alright, so first screenshot we got here is going to be the 1,000 kill count mark. Up at the top you can see there 28.2 million GP for my first 1,000 kills. Not too impressive, obviously. I'm just getting started here. But it's still pretty cool to see. I actually did a video a couple of years ago. It was my second YouTube video I ever put out, that I did 1,000 brutal black dragon kills, and it's nice to see that even from 2 years ago, after 1,000 kills, the loot is still pretty much worth the same. So that is actually really good, because brutal black dragons are still really great money, probably still right behind rune dragons for an AFKable moneymaker. Moving on, we can go ahead and get into 2,000 kills here. 53.7 mil. So I didn't quite double my money from the first 1,000 kills, but still pretty decent. 8,400 death runes, 5,600 bloods. I already got 22 dragon med helms in there. And the dragon darts, 2,200, looking real nice there. Those are worth a lot of money. So it's good to see those stacking up. And after 2,000, I got 5 dark totems down there. Moving into 3,000 kills here, 82.5 mil. Up to 12,450 death runes, 8,050 bloods, 31 dragon meds, and some other miscellaneous stuff in there. The runeful helms are starting to stack up pretty nicely there too. 302, 232 rune spears, up to 3,520 dragon dart tips, and only got one dark totem in that next 1,000 kills. On to 4,000 kills here, broke the 100 mil loot mark, 107.9 million GP there. Death runes, all the runes are really starting to add up. 32 dragon med helms, 9 dragon plate legs, 9 dragon plate skirts, 4,480 dragon dart tips, up to 404 rune full helms and 304 rune spears. 5,000 kills, 131.3 mil, and I'm up to 10 dark totems here, 21,000 even death runes, 38 dragon med helms, and you get the idea, but we're still going up. So next one, 6,153.157 million GP, and looking around, 548 rune full helms, 12 dragon legs, 12 dragon skirts, 49 dragon meds. Dragon dart tips are 5,880. Now at this point here, the dragon dart tips were worth about 140k a drop, but they drastically dropped in price, so I actually lost a lot of money on saving the dragon dart tips throughout this entire process. Next screenshot, obviously because we can count very well, 7,000 kills here, 180.4 million GP, 29,000 death runes, 29,000 law runes, 22,000 souls, and 20,000 blood runes. That's pretty nice. 58 dragon med helms, 14 dragon plate legs and plate skirts each, 632 rune full helms, 543 rune spears. Dragon dart tips are up to 6,840, and at this point I have 15 dark totems saved up. Moving on, 8,000 kills here, 208.3 mil, so broke that 200 mil mark there. 34,000 death runes, 33,000 laws, 69 dragon med helms, 15 plate legs, and 19 skirts. So I actually got a lot of those drops within the past 1,000 kills. 7,920 dragon dart tips, 17 dark totems at the 8,000 kill mark, and 9,000 kills, 235.476 million GP. And here we have just a lot of stuff in general, a lot of stuff. And 836 rune full helms, almost up to 1,000 of those. That's pretty cool. They're worth 21k each, so 1,000 of them will make a 21 mil stack of rune full helms alone. 8,880 dragon dart tips and 19 dark totems. So if you watched my 62 Skotizo kill video where I did not get the pet, you'll remember that I'm pretty salty about that. But now I have 19 more chances to get that. So here we are at the end of the 99 agility grind and using the alternate account to do them. Brutal black dragons. As for the final price, it's up at the top, but it's a little blurry right now. I will reveal that in just a minute. What I want to do here is go through every single stack of items in here, except for the rare drop table ones. Those aren't worth that much. But as far as the Brutal Black Dragons drops that are on their table and not included in the rare drop table, so let's check everything out. So final count, 18,170 Black Dragon Hides for a stack total of 55.8 million GP, 9,085 Brutal Black Dragons total killed. Stack of Dragon Modes is 20.6 mil, 440 ensouled Dragon Heads, 3.5 mil, 1,320 Lava Scales, 3.91 mil, 38,070 Death Runes for 8 mil, 37,320 Law Runes for 5.97 mil, 28,350 Soul Runes for 4.13 mil, and 27,050 Blood Runes for 9.11 mil. And you can see I have them ordered here, so you can see the rarity of them and the counts. Death Runes are obviously the most common, followed by the Law Runes because those are both dropped in quantities of 75. Soul Runes and Blood Runes are both dropped in quantities of 50. 201 Nature Runes, those are from rare drop table drops. 76 Dragon Med Helms, 4.45 mil, 18 Dragon Plate Legs for 2.9, 22 Skirts for 3.55, 17 Dragon Spears, which are also on the table. That is a 1 in 512 drop, 630k, 71 Dragon Longswords, 4.2 mil, 69 Dragon Daggers for 1.2 mil. Did happen to get a shield left half. 844 Rune Full Helms for 17.4 mil, 68 Rune Plate Bodies, 2.6 mil, 18.4 mil in the Rune Plate Leg stack for 487 of those. 370 rune longswords for 3.92 mil, 688 rune spears for 8.2 mil, 459 runite ore, 5.1 mil, 38,292 rune arrows for 2.3 mil, 29,150 rune javelins, 4.7 mil, 7,700 rune darts for 7.8 mil, 741k in rune knives, and 828k in rune throwing axes. This stuff here, rune 2H, battle axe, square shield, kite shield, rune bars, all on the rare drop table. 9,120 dragon dart tips was my total count here. 27.6 mil there. 4.5 mil for dragon arrow tips. 6,360. 137 black D hide bodies for just around a mil. Black D hide vam 68. Not really worth that much. 11 dragon stones, which are again on the drop table with the dragon plate legs, skirts, and the dragon spears. 1 in 512 drop. The cut dragon stones are from the rare drop table. Managed to go even with tooth hafts and loop hafts for a total of 28 crystal keys, and 19 dark totems is where I end at. So what is my final loot looking like, guys? 238,179,578 GP. But after all of this, what are my supply costs looking like? Well, I kept track of everything, so I am at 40,463 amethyst arrows used, 2,264 sharks because I do not have the restoration pool in my house for this account. Didn't really want to spend the money on it. 1,187 prayer potions used, 385 ranging potions and extended anti-fire potions, and 1,519 teleport to house. Adding all of that up with the current market value of all of those items, I ended up spending 21,958,684 GP on all the supplies for all of the Brutal Black Dragons. Now, Brutal Black Dragons aren't really that expensive to do, assuming you're not doing over 9,000 of them. But hey, it is what it is. And after subtracting those supply costs, my overall profit from camping the Brutal Black Dragons ended up being 216,220,894 GP. And I mentioned earlier, it took me 188 hours to go from 85 to 99 agility. So we divide that, and we end up with a profit per hour of 1,150,111 GP. And that is not bad at all for a level 94 alternate account that can use a twisted bow. Really happy with that number. Not to mention, on top of this, I do have about 2,700 marks of grace to get the Amelise packs with, sell that off, which will give me an extra 25 mil or so. So all in all, I ended up profiting about 230 mil from getting 99 agility and using my alternate account to camp Brutal Black Dragons. So if you don't have an alternate account, maybe this video will help you get the motivation you need to make one, because you can really make a lot of money on the side with an alternate account, really not paying that much attention. I mean, come on, agility is boring, rune crafting is boring. It doesn't take that much to pay attention to those skills, so you can easily do something on the side. Now, I do have those 19 dark totems, so I'm going to go ahead and kill 17 Skotizos, see if I can get the pet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I'm going to add that loot into here because that's pretty much a free 100k per kill, so I can probably add another 1.9 mil or so on top of this loot. So I'm going to go ahead and kill those, throw up the screenshots from each kill, and I'll see you guys in a second. A jar. Why does it have to be a jar? 6.56 mil. Is it even worth that? Ugh. I don't even want to tell you guys how salty I am to see that jar of darkness sitting there in this price checker. But anyways, so the total loot from the Skotizo kills was 9.8 mil. If the jar is actually worth that, I haven't sold it yet. I don't know what it's going to sell for. More realistically, the loot from the Skotizo kills is worth more like, 3.3 mil or so. So 3.3 mil on top of what I already made is a pretty good bonus, especially because Skotizo is so easy to do. So overall, at the end of the day, I ended up profiting about 250 million GP all around from doing the Brutal Black Dragons on my alt while I get 99 agility. But that is going to do it for this video. I had a lot of fun putting this together and absolutely a lot of fun killing all these Brutal Black Dragons. But I do have one more thing for you guys. If you made it to this part of the video, I would like to know if you would like me to keep this loot tab going. I'm currently working on 99 mining on the main account and I have a long way to go. So up in the top right corner, there should be a poll popping up. You can vote yes, keep going, or no, sell it. And I will do whatever you guys want. If you want to see a bigger loot tab, I'll keep it going for a part 2 of this video. Or if you want me to sell it off and start over, I can do that too. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below. And don't forget to tap that subscribe button on your way out. I will see y'all on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.